Dear Autumn, I miss you. Do you miss me? Things have changed since you left. Changed for me, I suppose. We won the poster contest in Madame Wilbur's class. I don't like looking at the poster on the wall. It makes me think of you. I don't know you that well. We only had one class together, but you were nice. I miss watching you attempt to text your friends without getting caught. You always over pronounced your French accents during presentations, and honestly, I couldn't tell if you were joking or not, but it made me smile.
Dear Casper, I miss you as well. Thanks for all the pens you shared and I never gave back. I guess stolen pens are a weird thing to put in a will.
Dear Autumn, I don't know how they expect me to go on with life as normal now. Without you here, I feel lost, empty. A chunk of my heart is missing. I can't focus on anything. And I am so sorry that I let it slip past me. But I'm posting about you every day so everyone knows about our story.
Dear Amanda, nice to see that some people never change. You astound me with your ability to make everything about yourself. We didn't know each other, but glad to see that my face is plastered on every account you own so you can sleep at night knowing that you were able to convince everyone that you are a caring person. Good job.
Dear Autumn, you probably don't remember me. And if you do, I'm impressed. It's been a long time since you helped me around school. I just wanted to say hello and see if you were okay. Obviously you weren't. You aren't. I feel stupid doing this. I didn't even know you.
Dear Logan, you're a sweet kid. You don't have to know me to do this. Ask Amanda. I find that a lot of people are talking to me now, even if it's the first time we've ever spoken. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's out of guilt or a need to project their insecurities onto the blank canvas who can no longer object. At least we've interacted before. You still have that Harley Quinn backpack?
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, I have to be honest. You put me through absolute hell. What happened? We used to be like sisters. We would talk for hours. We couldn't go a day without texting. You changed. Why did you stop calling? What did I do? You just shut off, and I'm sorry I can't understand this, but 7 years of being best friends and you just end it. 7 damn years of being best friends and you end it over a boy. And don't say I wasn't right. He left you just like I said he would. Oh, God. I love you with my whole heart, but God, I hate you so much right now.
Dear Gwen, I didn't end it over a boy. Stop saying that.
Dear Autumn, I miss you.
Dear Oliver, I miss you most.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, I didn't mean to snap. Would you please just admit you were wrong? Leave me something good to work with.
Dear Gwen, I was wrong about a lot of things, but you were too. It's not my job to give you good memories. If you can't look back at those 7 years and find good, then I guess that's a lot of wasted time. I loved being your friend, and I defended you to the end. And I regret what I said, but what you tried to do was the last straw. I don't forgive easy.
Dear Autumn, did you know I was the one who found you? Want to know something funny? I thought you were asleep, so I just left you. I walked right out of your room and went back to playing Zelda. Then it was dinner and Mom told me to go get you and you were still asleep, so I left you again and ate dinner. Then you were still sleeping after, so I jumped on your bed. You never woke up. You never woke up.
Dear Fay, be good for Mom and Dad. I love you. P.S. Kick Zelda's ass for me.
Dear Autumn, Zelda's the princess.
Dear Fay, P.P.S. I know, kiddo.
Dear Autumn, I didn't want to hurt you. I saw that you were struggling. I wanted to save us. I'm happy to have gotten to call you my friend even after that.
Dear Oliver, the night we broke up, I was walking to go get a hot chocolate for some kind of comfort, and I saw him. I stopped right in front of him. He looked at me as I was sobbing with what almost looked like sympathy, but it was probably just pity knowing him. I almost thanked him, because if he wasn't a manipulative asshole, we never would have talked about how much we hated him, and then we would have never gotten together. But I decided he didn't deserve to know the good he caused.
Dear Autumn, you know, at times you can be so poetic.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, we had a sub today in French. She called your name during roll. She didn't know. The class didn't say anything. You got marked absent. I had to leave the room.
Dear Casper, damn, I can't wait for that Saturday school. Been a while since I've had one.
Dear Autumn, you were such an inspiration to me and everyone around us. Not a day goes by where I don't think of you. You were one of my closest friends. And honestly, I just miss you so much. I would have gone to the end of the world for you. You changed my life and impacted me in ways that I can't even explain.
Dear Amanda, you once told me that I looked like a drowned possum.
Dear Autumn, I was protecting you. What don't you get? I hate myself for what I did, but I forgave you. Why can't you forgive me?
Dear Gwen, leave me alone, please. I don't want to talk to you right now.
Dear Autumn, Mom can't walk by your room without crying. And Dad can't say your name.
Dear Fay, hug them for me, please.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, why? Why did you leave me? What caused you to just leave? I've been trying to understand, but I just can't. I'm trying to cope. It's not working. Last night, I snuck out my window and I just started walking. I kept going and going. I ended up in the middle of the hills. I screamed so loud. And I just stood there in the dead of the night crying. And someone called the cops on me. The officer didn't know what to say. No one ever knows what the hell to say anymore. It's all the same bland, paper-thin excuse. You didn't know. I knew. She felt alone. I know you did. You couldn't have stopped her.
I know, but that doesn't mean I won't sit awake at night calling your phone just to hear your damn voice and leave voicemails of me screaming, asking, why didn't you call me? You said you would call me. Why didn't you? Now my goodbye is on a shitty tear-stained piece of college wallpaper the school psych handed out to me so we could write you letters for closure. Like a shitty half-dried blue pen could ever say the words I wanted to. You know, Fay was the one who told me. I don't think it's hit her yet. She's putting up walls. Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, I guess. This crap memorial is the first time I've been to school since. Some prick wanted to live stream it. I punched him, so now I'm officially the emotionally distressed delinquent. I don't care. I miss you. I want you back. Why didn't you call?
Dear Taylor, I don't have words.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, we had a test in French today. I definitely failed. We were supposed to describe the person sitting next to us. We would have had each other. I got Rebecca instead. She sat at your desk. I couldn't focus. I wrote about you. I saw what I did, and I erased it all. Time was up, and after that.
Dear Casper, I would have failed that test too. How did you describe me? Did you include my unnaturally sad eyes and sorrowful expression that Amanda claims I had? Or maybe you wrote about my brilliant young mind that teachers are declaring that I had despite my grades.
Dear Autumn, people have been really nice to me lately. They keep bringing food to the house, and someone even bought me the new Zelda game, the one that I was saving up for. It's nice. I play it a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I've had it for 3 days and I have 68 hours on it. I named my character Autumn.
Dear Fay, that's really sweet, kiddo. I miss you so much. Take care of Mom and Dad. They need a strong one right now.
Dear Autumn, today would have been our 5-month anniversary. If we didn't break up, I mean, you know what I mean. You always did.
Dear Oliver, shit way to remind me I'm single again. I'm only teasing. I think about that day too. I still have all your letters saved in a box under my bed. If Fay has ransacked my room by now, which I'm sure she has, you could probably ask her for them back. The stuffed animals are down there too, except the dinosaur. He's still on my bed because technically we weren't dating when you gave him to me. That and he's just really cute. I was thinking about today though. Not that me being single matters much anymore.
Dear Autumn, you know what pisses me off the most? You told everyone! You shit-talked me to all your friends, and so you blocked me, and you told Oliver, so now my best friend won't even talk to me. The fact that you can just turn around and tell everyone about our fights, you are unbelievable, Autumn.
Dear Gwen, I didn't talk bad about you. Yes, I told my friends you don't even like or speak to about our fights. And I blatantly ignored what they told me. They told me to leave you and I said no. I defended you to the end. I didn't block you. I don't block anyone because it's childish. I unfollowed you because you made a post about how much you hated me. I felt guilty for unfollowing and I went back to follow you again. Your account is private, so I had to wait. If my friends blocked you, that's on them. I can't speak for Oliver. I told him I didn't care that you guys were friends because I don't have a right to tell my boyfriend who he has to be friends with. The last I knew, he was still talking to you. If he isn't anymore, that's his decision, not mine. I don't know what else to tell you.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn. Dear Autumn. Dear Autumn. I don't know why I'm doing this. I feel stupid to be writing this, if I'm honest. I talked to you once. I barely remembered your name. Why do I care? Not that you aren't someone to care about. I didn't mean it like that. That's all. I didn't mean it like that at all. It's just there are people mourning over you. You seem nice from the one time we talked. For all I know, you could have been a total bitch. Guess we'll never know. I don't think you were. No. Sorry for bothering you.
Dear Logan, don't apologize. I like your letters. They're a lot nicer than some of the others I've gotten. As for the was I a good person question, it depends on who you ask. Glad to know I came off decent enough. Thanks for thinking about me, kid.
Dear Autumn, I have taken the honor of organizing a school-wide project of creating a music video in your honor. It's truly a passion project of mine. It's so beautiful, Autumn. The students of Oakland High are coming together to sing a beautiful rendition of Somewhere Over the Rainbow. It's truly moving. Principal Finn says that this project puts me in the running for a lot of Compassion Awards and scholarships. Oh, and get this, he's sending it to all the local news channels. And I want your sister Freya to be the leading solo. But she's being a stubborn little brat and refuses to come to rehearsals. I guess she doesn't care about you as much as I do. I really can't say that about a dead girl's sister.
Dear Amanda, her name is Fay.
Dear Autumn, we moved seats in French. I sit by the window now, across from our old seats. Madame Wilberg said it will help us. She's trying.
Dear Autumn, your dad deactivated your number. Said my texts and calls were too much to handle. I haven't been back to school since the memorial. Everything has memory. Amanda emailed me about starring in her new project. I told her I would rather be tied to the back of her busted Ford Mini Cooper and dragged through a swamp naked. She called me an insensitive, selfish prick, so I blocked her ass. Never liked her anyway. Why didn't you call me?
Dear Taylor, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, I hate you. 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 I hate you.
Dear Gwen, that's fair.
Dear Autumn, my hoodie still smells like you. I haven't touched it since you gave it back. You actually left your chapstick in the pocket by mistake. I would give it back, but I don't think you need it.
Dear Oliver, that's where my good Burt's Bees went.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault. Dear Cece.
Dear Autumn, your mom came over and dropped off a shoebox. It had all my letters and the stuffed animals that I gave you and some other little things, ticket stubs and stuff like that. Why am I telling you this? It was your box. She said that she thought I would want them back for memories. I can't lie to you. I cried like a baby last night going through it. I knew you were a sap, but jeez, this is just a lot.
Dear Oliver, bold words calling me a sap when you wrote me 58 poems. I loved them. I still do.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, it was wonderful. Faith wouldn't do it no matter what, and neither would that deadbeat Taylor. But it doesn't matter because I just did the solo anyways. The music video was beautiful. It got on 9 local channels and the newspaper. I guess everyone's just so inspired by us and our story of friendship.
Dear Amanda, her name is Fay, not Faith.
Dear Autumn, I don't like my new table partner. It's Amanda. I wish we could still work together.
Dear Casper, having Amanda as a partner is something I wouldn't wish on the devil himself. We did make a good team, didn't we? Is our post still up?
Dear Autumn, I miss my friend. I miss the Autumn before Oliver changed her. Autumn who didn't ditch going to a dance that her best friend was looking so forward to for a boy.
Dear Gwen, I miss the Gwen before she manipulated people into saying what she wants them to when they're vulnerable and then sends out contact screenshots to try and get her friends to break up. The Gwen who didn't lie to her best friend saying that she was being used so she would dump the boy who finally made her feel like she was capable of being loved. I miss that Gwen.
Dear Autumn, the school put me in therapy, so now I get out of health early. So that's a plus, I guess. Miss Lapine is nice. She cares about my grades mostly, but it's nice to talk to someone who isn't mom or dad. She says I need to stop playing Zelda and do my homework more. She has a point. Doesn't mean I'm gonna listen to her, though.
Dear Faye, do your homework. Don't be me. Please, dear God, don't be me.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, I miss you so much. I wish I could see you again. I know it's weird to say this to an ex, but you were one of my best friends. Even after the breakup, it was great when it was good. I miss you. I know I already said that, but I'm doing better though. Thank you for the support that you gave me.
Dear Oliver, hey, I know this is out of nowhere, but thank you for formal. I was just thinking about how I was so scared to go to dances my whole high school career. I ended up only going to 2. I went to homecoming. I hated it. I felt awkward and unwanted, and I had a panic attack. I felt like I was bothering everyone there, so I told myself no more dances. I would go to my prom only, and that's it. And even then, I didn't go to that. No formal unless I get asked, so I'm actually wanted there. And then you asked. So thank you for that good memory. I really regret letting my depression control me for so long and telling myself that I couldn't have fun at dances. But I'm really happy I got one good dance out of life. This was a really long-winded way of saying that I'm looking back and being all sad and depressing. But I'm happy I had one good dance with you, and I wouldn't change it for the world. So thank you for that night.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, I just wish we could have had a nicer goodbye.
Dear Gwen, same, but I can't go back and change our last conversation from being a screaming match. I'm sorry for what I said. I hope you can figure all this out. I'm gonna try to.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, Dear Autumn, I had a sister her age. She died when I was 10. Not the way you did it. It was a car crash. A drunk driver. I miss her a lot. The Harlequin backpack was hers. I don't normally get compliments on it. You said it was cool. Thanks for that. Say hi to Kendra for me. Say hi to Kendra for me.
Dear Logan, will do, kid. Honestly, that backpack was pretty cool.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, you will not believe what just happened. I got into Montclair! They saw my video about you and thought it was such a show of character that I got in with a scholarship! Thank you for everything you've done for me. You're a true gem.
Dear Amanda, are you done now? Can I rest in peace? Have you used my image up now? Is it all better? Was I a good stepping stone for you? I hope I was satisfactory. Now go away.
Dear Autumn, I went back to school today. I can say with confidence that I am now failing every class. I saw everyone for the first time in a while, and they ignored me. I mean, I get it. No one wants to hang out with the violent, crazy burnout. It's whatever. I'm just there to get all my late work turned in and graduate. There's some post-it notes stuck to your locker still. I added one. It was that drawing of that tattoo you wanted. I think I'm gonna get it.
Dear Taylor, that's cheesy. Thanks.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
You're on. I finished Zelda. I don't really know what to do now. Tried to get Cece to play with me, but she doesn't really leave your guys' room. Guess it's just her room now. Whatever. Zelda wasn't something she was ever super into. It was our thing. I think Dad's given up on her. Mom just thinks she needs more time. Miss Lepine thinks that too. So. Freshman year is getting harder than I expected. I want you back here. It's just tell me what to do again. Why did you go? You didn't leave anything. You never even told us. Why did you go? I thought that we were gonna be together forever. That's what we always said. Link wouldn't do this to Zelda, so why would you do that to me? I was the one who found your body. I was the one who told everyone. And you know that. So why are you letting me suffer like this? Why does it have to be all on my conscience? Whatever happened to you saying that you were gonna always be there for me? Nothing was ever gonna hurt me. Guess it's only fair that you're the one to do it. I'm sorry. I don't want to get mad at you if you're not here to defend yourself. I don't want you to be gone. No, you're not gone. You wouldn't do that. You're not gone. You can't be gone. You're not gone.
I've been trying to scrape the bottom of my emptiness.
Please just come back. I love you.
Dear Fay, I love you too.
Dear Autumn, I'm sorry.
Dear Cece, it's not your fault.
Dear Autumn, Madam Wilbur took down the poster. She let me keep it. I like looking at it in my room. It makes me think of you.
Dear Casper, that poster makes me smile too. Only A I ever got in that class. Thanks for that. If you weren't my table partner, I would have lost that poster contest for sure.
Dear Autumn, I'll see you soon.
Going with the current is what I know. Will learn to not let things go. I duck my head beneath the waves. Sometimes I miss the sunny days, but that's to escape the storm. No one looks forlorn, so I go unmourned, hoping for sure. How'd I get here? Who pushed me off the boat? Is it my fault that I can't float? How much of this isolation is my own? No one's picking up the phone. I don't wanna be alone. Nobody's responsibility to check up on me. Why don't people hear? I need to be healthier, but no, I can't blame the world for all my pain. But damn, I'll try.